Hello, beautiful friends, and welcome. We're going to do a beautiful healing activation, just a quick tune-up of your energy field. We are celebrating Miss beautiful Mary Magdalene today. This is her sacred day. We want to honor her, honoring the divine feminine that has awakened back at each and every one of us, male and female on this planet. Whether you're male or female, the divine feminine has awakened within you. And so if you are masculine, we really want to balance the masculine and the feminine within you. And if you are female, we want to definitely balance the feminine and the masculine within you. So that is always my intention in every session, because I believe these two need to be balanced in all ways, shapes, or forms, because you can't have more. If we've got more of this, this is imbalanced. It's just so good when you are just completely balanced and your chakras are aligned, your energy centers, chakras, they're all aligned, you're feeling good, everything's flowing in, you're expansive, you're expanded, you can kind of see what you're creating, see what you are, see what, the mind is doing, versus just trudging uphill, and not really knowing where you're going. So that is my intention for this session, to be able to really just help you to clear, cleanse, neutralize your energy field, and to just enjoy today, enjoy this sacred life that you get to live right now. It is glorious, no matter what is coming at us. We are here, we are doing the damn thing. And so I'm at home, as you can see, but I leave back out today. So, yeah, it's good to be home. Good to be home for a night. All right, let's go ahead and just clear you beautiful souls off. I love you all so much. I'm so thankful and grateful and happy to just be able to be here and to feel brave enough to come on here and to just do this work. I just thank you all for watching and for being of support and allowing me to do what I do. All right, so just go ahead and ground yourselves, take your grounding cords, and just flow it down into the middle of the earth, middle of the new earth, new galactic, sacred energies pouring into your crowns, and flowing all the way down your bodies, and then flowing out of your grounding cords, and down into the earth, fully connecting you with the earth, and the heavens above, the galactic energies above, the universe above. All right, here we go. So if you want to go ahead and call in your beautiful guides that you work with, the beautiful Mary Magdalene has been kind of in my left as I see visions of guides. She's just right here. I've had some really intense things come at me the last 2 days, but she's just been right there, just continuously showing me that she's here, the great and mighty, beautiful, sacred, divine feminine. And we are so thankful to have these beings here to help and assist us, especially during our times of needs, but always, just every day on our daily path. So we just want to honor her, honor all of our divine feminines today, and just really honor each and every one of you. So here we go. I'm going to speak some light language so that we can go deep into the subconscious and begin working in that field, working in your energy fields, and really clearing out these energies. So Kilai oyete isineme polai atra isadikunoyete isinimi piela kunamo ade to isinime piela ayoite isinime kirokunamo ade. Opening up the crown. Aloi oete isanamai ola ayaja sunama kira ayera kanomo ade sinimi pira kanomo ade. Galai ola ayate isanimi piro konomoi hiete isanima piro konomoi tresate loyati isanimi piro kinema tresade goloi golo eata isanimi piro kineme te isani oya yera kanomo ade. Shete galai keti isanamo pira kineme tre isanimo ira kanomo ade. Now what I am looking at, where they're transporting us to, is it looks to me like this sacred garden out in the deep woods. And as we're walking through, Mary is guiding us. She's literally walking in front of us, and she has a white Yeah, she has this beautiful white cloak on, and it's got roses outlining in like embroidered roses on this headline right here. Very beautiful, and a very big rose on the back of it. It's very white. Oh, so beautiful. And that's what we're looking at. We're all following along behind. We're all in white, all dressed in white. So many of you and us have our wings, white, big wings. I'm watching. So just keep walking, keep following. And we're going into like the center of this, like I said, this wooded area, but the center of it is very manicured, like a manicured lawn, like in the middle of this sacred energy. So just follow along with me. Pulo iti isudikana moy etarasini alayati esini kulo yati isunyume irokinama ade sidiburu irokinama ade sidigaloi irokinama ade. Now as she stands in the middle, she's still got her cloak on her like this. All I can see is her really, really, really intense eyes looking at me. And what she's doing is handing each of us a rose. So you're taking a rose and you're walking around and you're sitting in a circle. But the circle is not, you're not sitting on the ground. There's like tree stumps. There's like these beautiful tree stumps like on each, all the way around. She then takes her cloak and pulls it down. You begin to see this beautiful face, this beautiful, beautiful face, this long hair, long wavy hair. And she's got these beautiful eyes just looking up at us. And she keeps switching back and forth between my perception of God, the male version of God, and her. It's quite interesting what they are showing me. But she's looking up, and as she looks up at each of us, there's another version of her that is above her, that looks like a God version of her. And it's looking up at the stars, and it's like painting the stars. But she, in her human, etheric body, is looking at us and teaching. But this God force is above her, just waving at the stars, doing this, doing that. Almost like creating with her brilliant mind. So if you could imagine, like, I'm sitting here and then there's like this spirit above me kind of like directing all of this energy. That's literally what they're showing me with her, is like this God force above her kind of directing all of this energy out. And like everything is in its perfect order, being constructed by the great mind. And so it brings me a lot of comfort in this moment to watch her teaching all of us about creation, creating, and how this is all working together, and how there is a process for each and every one of us and what we came to do on this planet. And to know in your hearts that you matter. Like you, each and every one of you are so precious and so brilliant and so capable of anything that you want to do on this planet. Like you are capable. And knowing in your heart that like you are being looked after, you are being watched over, you are being directed in some way. If you can tap into these higher frequencies, you will tap into that God source. That is above her. That is a part of you too. That is a part of me. That is a part of you. That whole energy that is directing this whole thing is also within you. And sometimes we cut this off. We shut this off, the crown, and that is how that energy is coming in. And that's where that knowledge comes from, the imagination. It's like we want to have this all flowing, all of that energy flowing through us, because if it's shut off, and shut off, it can't flow. That's where the knowledge is. There's so much knowledge in that energy, in that sacred energy, in that source. Koloi etesini oyere elakinama de sideroi kolai et aloi etesinuma koloi etesunu la yerakonama de. I'm just watching her clear out what looks to me like directing energy into our throats right now. Obviously, I'm trying to hack it all up. I'm seeing what looks to me like an alligator. Yeah, I'm literally seeing a gator or an alligator in somebody's throat like this, and it's just kind of like, how they do when they're trying to go after prey, where their like mouths are wide open, they're just kind of like rawr kind of thing, not rawr, but you know what I mean. And it's like doing that right now. So it's like, I would look up the alligator meaning, like animal spirit or whatever. I love alligators, but it kind of like, maybe somebody's throat is overactive, you're sharing too much, you're projecting out too much, you're not taking a look inside. It's like, almost feels like a battle, for you. And, we have to, tame our tongue. We have to tame our tongue and tame ourselves from that triggering of the tongue, just blah, spitting out this judgment, spitting out this harsh tone, this harsh energies, this harsh negativity that can come out of our mouths. And we have to just really be able to tame that, and not say things that are going to hurt people. Really keeping a watch over your mouth, a watch over your mind and what's flowing up there, and then a watch over the mouth and what you're speaking out, because whatever you're speaking out is coming back to you. So you hate's coming back. You love's coming back. You're positive and you're giving and you're kind and you're caring. That is what you will receive. You will find that you'll be on your path and people will just want to give and care and love you. But if you're hating everybody and miserable and all this stuff, it's like, that's exactly what's coming back. It's like a universal law. There's no, oh my God, we have to be positive. It's like, no, it's actually a universal law that is in place on this planet of what you put out comes back to you. And it's good to understand, that understanding and knowing that words hurt pretty bad sometimes. We want to be careful how we talk to our children and how we talk to our family members and how we talk to each other and how we talk to our spouses and our dogs and whatever, people. We want to just be gentle in speech, and just love each other. That's what will help change people. If you want people to change, that's the way. You just love them. You love them, and you just care about each other. If you can't be around them, just love them from a distance, Geloi idea sinimi appear kinema etesinema kuroi ala era kinema de sini aloyeti sini kura era kinema de sinimi piro kinema etesini kada era kinema de. I'm watching the chokure from the Reiki symbols being drawn into your hearts right now. if you are or practice Reiki, or if you just have the attunements, drawing, take that chokure, it's the power symbol to the Reiki, take that and put that in each of your chakras, especially specifically in their heart. They're showing me if you can take that chokure and then just draw it in your heart as soon as you wake up in the morning, and just give yourself, put your hand on your chest and just give yourself that love in your heart. She's just going to activate and stimulate the heart now. So many of you already have this rose activated in your heart space. And what she's doing is just going in. It's almost like an upgraded energy to the rose. Just releasing all lower vibrational energies, frequencies, vibrations within you. I'm just going to start working on your beautiful solar plexus. Just make sure you're drinking lots of water. Blessing your water before you drink it. Maybe adding a cucumber or some sort of like mint or something in there. They're showing me like different kinds of like those things, like mint, cucumber, maybe a cucumber mint water. I don't know. Adding some fruit, some whatever you like into your water, and just kind of sprucing it up a little bit, and just loving that water flowing into your body. Balai oya traisenimia kira kanamoya te eseni treisetico de herakanumai treiseni oyana kinamoade. Just activating stimulate the solar plexus. Balai oya te esen the bakiroi with the esenumai. Balai at the esenume kira ia te eseni, roia te eseni mo gira kanamai treiseni. And as I check back into that whole ceremony that is happening, I'm just watching her as she's just continuing to teach and just bring that knowledge, that remembrance back into your hearts. And she's holding a white rose. Halai oya te asanumi apero kinamode seduloi kiti isini ngwiri loya te isini kuda ayira kinamoe kuloi kiti isinime loya te isini kuloi kiti asanamo poloi te isini kuloi kiti isinimo loya te isini kuloi kiti isinai Putu isinima la iya te isinimi kira kinamode sinimi puro kana anda bada isinimi te isinamonokalai kiti isini koloi kiti isinamoi puloi ate isedikoloi ate isini aloi te isinimi pira kunamoi te isinimi pira kunamoi koloi kiti isinimi pira kunai la iya te isini koloi ada iya te isinimo palayanama ade. I'm going to activate and stimulate the sacral and the root. Oloi ate isini oyada kine ate isini muide alai koyete isini kuru oyada kine shitipikaroi kiti isini oloi ada isini koloi oloi te isini oloi ate isini me poloi rakanamai shitikalai ki rakanamade. Just activating and stimulating the solar, the sacral, and the root. Shitikalai kiti sinimo boloi ete sini kuloi ete sinimi apira kenai. Kuloi ete sinimi apiru kenamoi ete sinimo ete kanamoi ete sidi kuloi kiti esinimo la ya yoda kenamai ete kanama day. Perfect. I love you all so much. I hope you have a beautiful day and a beautiful weekend. Bye.